today we're going to be talking about dhurries, which in English I suppose we call it rugs. And these two particular dhurries that I'm going to show you, the blue one and the other one, which is the orange one, have very special significance to me personally. This particular one, when I first went to Punjab in 1995, my cousin, when I went to visit her in her village, she looked at me and she says, you know, you've come from so far and you come from a land where you have a lot. I have nothing to give you. And she took this out from her cupboard and she gifted this to me. She says, this is a rug, a dhurrie that I wove myself and I would like you to have it. And I was like, oh my God, this is so pretty and you're giving it to me? And she goes, no, that's all I can give you. And so I've kept this nicely tucked away since 1995, not wanting to use it, but now I use it as a rug in my living room. And this particular dhurrie was given to me in 2006 by my maternal uncle, my Mamaji, who was visiting Punjab at that point in time because he used to live in Uttar Pradesh. And he looked at me and he says, you know, you've come here from so far and I'd like to give you something, but I have nothing to give you. And then again, he opened they had this big metal trunk, you know, huge one. He opened it up and he took out this dhurrie and he says, that's all I can give you. And I get emotional because I never met him again. And yeah, this was what he gave me. Mama, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦਰੀਆਂ ਉਣੀਆਂ ਸੀ?
ਉਣੀਆਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਣੀਆਂ ਪਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੋਈ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਰਹਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਈ।
ਪਰ ਇਹ ਘਰੇ ਉਣੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸੀ?
ਜਾਂ ਆ ਘਰ ਹੀ ਉਣੀਆਂ ਨਾ।
ਇੱਕ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਦਰੀ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਚਿਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉਣਨ
ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਦੋ ਜਣੀਆਂ ਉਣਦੀਆਂ ਰਹੀਆਂ, ਫਿਰ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਲਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
ਇੱਕ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਪੂਰੀ ਦਰੀ ਲਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ
ਜਾਂ
ਜੇ ਦੋ ਜਣੀਆਂ
ਜੇ ਉਣਦੇ ਰਹੇ।
ਵਾਓ।
ਤੇ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਉਣਨੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਠੋਕਣੇ, ਇੱਧਰ ਇੱਕ ਕਿੱਲਾ ਇੱਕ ਇੱਧਰ ਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੀ ਜੋ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਾਂਗ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਏਦਾਂ ਪਾਉਣਾ, ਚੌ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਬੰਨੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਆਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਧਾਗਾ ਨਾ ਇਹਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਤਾਣਾ ਪਾਉਣਾ। ਆਹ ਤਾਣਾ ਤੜ ਕੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ, ਫਿਰ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੋਰ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਬੰਨਣੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਖਣਾ ਘੁੰਡੀਆਂ ਪਾਉਣੀਆਂ, ਫਿਰ ਕਈ ਕੁਛ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ। ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ 'ਚ ਉਣ ਲੈਣੀ, ਫਿਰ ਦੂਜੀ ਦਰੀ ਲਾ ਲੈਣੀ। ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਹ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਲੰਘ ਗਏ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗਰਮੀਆਂ ਦੇ, ਉਦੋਂ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ। ਸਿਆਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਸੂਤ ਕੱਤਣਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਰੂਮ ਆਪੋ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਦਰੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਪਿਆ ਮੇਰੀ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਇਹੋ ਵਿਛਾਉਣੀ।
Okay, this is a model of a charpai. It's called a charpai because it's 4 legs. Pai means leg, char means 4. It's woven with jute strings. Jute strings are very rough.
Yeah.
Normally they will sit on it bareback, that means without any cloth on it. You will sit down, you will put your plate on top of it and you will eat. And if let us say something spills over, what you do is you just bang it a few times and it will fall through the...
Yeah, I remember doing that.
When some guests come, they will take out the best charpai they have, and then they will spread the dhurrie over it. And once the dhurrie is spread, then they will use a chadar, which is a finer fabric, and they will cover the dhurrie, and the guest will be invited to sit there. For sleeping at night, we used to do the same thing. You have the dhurrie, and then you put the chadar on top, and then you have this third thing called the case, and it's a multi-purpose fabric as well. In the cold weather, we used to wrap it around us. Sometimes, like when you were passing by somebody whom you knew and all that, and because he was wearing this and you were wearing the same thing over your head, both of you will not recognize each other except for maybe a part of your turban that was exposed.
I have a funny story about that. One time I went to India, it was winter, and I had my winter jacket on, and I had my shawl covered pretty much like what he did. And we had gone to someone's house, and usually, you know, the older men, they will never come and greet the women or, you know, handshake with them. It's not the culture for them to shake hands with the women. And we visited this place, and the old man of the house came to me and he started shaking my hand and asking me about me. And I was taken aback. I was like, why is he shaking my hand? And then we had a good laugh because he thought I was a man.
In traditional society, the youngest people sit towards the parents. You never sit on the sarana side of your elders.
Right.
In Pakistan, it is still very much in practice. They are very particular about it. If somebody who is younger and sits on his side, he probably will get a slap.